I am approaching Machakos Junction. Yeah, this is the end of the dual carriageway. You can see there's a dual carriage for the vehicles that are heading towards Mombasa and the vehicles that are going towards Nairobi. Now this is the beginning of all chaos. Hapa concentration mode zinakuwa activated to 100. So anytime we are approaching a small town or a junction, you need to be very much watchful of your speeds in the crossing. There's a guy riding on the shoulders. There's a guy riding on the shoulders. I don't know how safe it is. That guy. Okay. I don't really prefer riding on those shoulders, especially when you are approaching a small town. You can see the vehicles have made a slow movement, and these small towns on the highway, utapata kuna jamaa wanauza jugu, somebody is selling pineapples, fruits, bananas, water, and immediately anaitwa upande mwingine wa barabara huwa ana cross bio. So when you are riding on the shoulders, it's very hard to see that guy. Huwa unapita na wao na wanakuchangamkia ile mbaya. You see these vendors, some wako na reflectors na wengine hawana, so there are some who are very cautious, wengine maisha yao inapotelea tu hapa. Machakos Junction. This is where the scary highway madness begins. Before I forget, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. In the meantime, let me show you what I'm talking about, the chaos after the end of the dual carriageway. At least magari yamepungua hapo. I've managed to overtake almost all of them. I'm now going to watch my speed. Nimekwambia activation mode za concentration ziko high. This is what I'm telling you. You see this completely pushed off the road, and I have to hug the shoulders. This is what is killing most motorists on the road, both riders and small vehicles. And I have to get to Mombasa with all this chaos. Let's see next what's gonna happen. The views are magnificent, so it's a very scenic road by the way. I'm enjoying the adventure. You see this? Oh, I am just less than a kilometer away from Machakos Junction, and all the way from Nairobi, no single incident, but on joining a single carriageway, 2 close incidents. That was close. I'm around Konza. And despite the views being scenic, here you blink, you die. That's why I'm asking those who ride hugging the road on their shoulders. You see, that edge of the road, once you ride on it, it's very rough, it's full of debris, and feels edge. See? The edge of the road is completely worn out. It's very rough and feels as if it's slippery while you ride on it. You can't imagine riding on the shoulders from Nairobi to Mombasa, a whole trip of more than 480 kilometers. You see, there is one problem when you encounter a shocking incident where the oncoming car is, or the truck or any other type of vehicle is completely pushing you off your lane. Once the oncoming car sees an opportunity to overtake, all the vehicles which are behind it, they follow suit. So if you ain't keen, you'll find a dozen of vehicles following only one which is ahead. So if you are at unmanageable speeds, you are likely to receive a shock of your life. And I said about watching your speed while you are approaching small towns. You have to watch vehicles which are joining the highway, people closing. And there are some things, you see this guy walking very slowly and doesn't mind whether there is a madman riding or driving. Also, there are some people who are grazing around the road, and a goat, cow, sheep, donkey, or any other animal may decide it's time to cross the road. Remember, they don't have any training of looking right or left while joining the highway. There's a rider with a big machine ahead. I'm coming to do another video concerning that person. Oh shit. There's an oncoming tourist van, and you see, once one gets an opportunity to overtake, all the speeding vehicles behind, they follow suit. Remember the size of your motorbike, you are tiny, and there is an excuse that they can't see you from a distance. I even lost count of the number of times I have been pushed off the shoulders. You see, in most cases you find not one or two vehicles overtaking. In an instance, I found more than 7 vehicles completely on my lane. This has been the worst stretch. This is between Konza and Mtito and Day. That has been my worst stretch so far. This is a complete nightmare for all riders. I am just of the opinion that single carriage highways should be expanded to a dual carriage way. It was courteous enough to ask for a way. Very few will see them flashing their light. You may flash for them 100 times and they can't even notice you're flashing at them. And here is a small vehicle completely having the room to back off, but decided I have to give way for him to pass. Don't know whether it's him or her. So far, I even don't have the count of the number of vehicles completely pushing me off the lane. So highway riding is not for the soft-hearted. This requires total determination. Be extra vigilant, be watchful, drive safe. You see, this segment has been recarpeted. It feels smooth, but on the shoulders it's as rough as F. It feels so much weird to ride on it. And the ride feels like playing a video game. This is a busy blind corner with a clear marking of the continuous yellow line. You can see this truck with two other vehicles following behind. They don't care whether there is a speeding vehicle. You see another one, and a motorcyclist on the highway. The road is all theirs. Legally, it's an offense to overtake on a continuous yellow line, but there are some situations where you can leave your lane when there is a continuous marking of the yellow line. There is another situation whereby you are comfortably riding on the highway. You find that there is another speeding vehicle that is tailgating you. You can't keep up with the speed, and they try to push you off the road. The tailgaters. Being a Kenyan biker on the highway is one messy affair. You see, bikers are never loved on the Kenyan highways. So any moment you are on your bike counts a lot. Here is a storage truck that they have placed a road sign quite a distance that is visible. And that is the reason I was telling you it's very much right to avoid riding on that part of the edge. If there is traffic on the road, it's very hard to notice there is a stored vehicle centimeters away from the main road. Accidents, my fellow bikers. There is an accident that happened recently at the exit of Molongo Expressway. You see, a rider decides to cross the road in a designated area group rides. There's a guy who succumbed to an accident when they were going on a charity mission from Nairobi to Embu. So these group rides have all kinds of gears. There's a guy who wants to show that his bike can outperform others. There's somebody who has a machine which has a higher horsepower and decides it's my time to shine. Those are the kinds of incidents that you find causing deaths on the highway. Another thing is distraction. You have a pillion who is your lover or a close partner, and they decide it's time to romance, forgetting that each and every second counts like that of a marathon. While you're on your bike, every second counts. Just like in vehicles, little disruptions or distractions, you find yourself in an accident. Somebody is sitting, somebody is speaking on the phone, somebody is trying to reach the music system, and they forget that they are not the only users on the highway. One incident that happened long ago, a truck driver was passing through a tea plantation, and there were passengers on board. The truck was labeled that it's not supposed to carry unauthorized passengers. All of a sudden, a swarm of bees was passing by, and both the truck driver and the passengers were seriously stung by the bees. So, in an attempt to help themselves, they were involved in an accident. It was a serious accident. There is another serious problem of the Kenyan bikers, especially bodabodas, where you find that they don't have the proper documentation to allow them on the highway. No license, no insurance cover. So anytime they come across the authorities, they enter into panic mode. And the best decision, they escape. So in such instances, you find somebody has been involved in an accident. There is another distraction that is caused by kids on the road, especially for the family cars. Somebody is carrying kids, they are playing in the vehicle, they distract the driver. You as the rider, you are on the road, and then you are hit. Somebody is also having a pet in the vehicle. It's moving right, left and the center, and you find yourself either hit from behind, pushed off the road, or any other form of an accident. This is Kibwezi area. I am yet to get into Tito and Day. Then Boy, Mombasa. Just as the truckers experience fatigue, also riders experience fatigue. And it's good to keep on stopping for some few minutes to relax your muscles. this is the end of our video today. If you are new, continue supporting, subscribe, share, comment, be part of our growth. Karibu Mombasa. Goodbye.